Why do you seem so scared? La 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 la.
What's up everyone, it's Christine, welcome to ParanormalTV. Renew and welcome back if you're not. Lacey, side, my boxer, I don't know if you can see her, if she is kind of in frame or not, but you heard that. That was Lacey, not a ghost. People think it's a demon if I don't announce that. So, I was watching a video recently of these people investigating. I'm not going to say who it was or call them out because I don't think that they were being disingenuous. I think they were telling you what they thought. And I think they're pretty trustworthy. Like, they're people that have uploaded videos before of investigations and they seem to genuinely care. And they seem to genuinely be interested in it, and they seem to genuinely be trying to figure things out. And I know a lot of you guys have seen their videos before. Dust. I wanted to just kind of chat about this video. Like, I mean, this could be one explanation for something that happened in the video, but it could be paranormal. But I wanted to really go further into a video already. Before I saw this video, I had already taken pictures for examples and things like that. So I'm thinking about starting a playlist called How to Be a Ghost Investigator or How to Be a Paranormal Investigator. And I've done videos like this where I've given you tips and I've talked about methods of investigating and talked about investigating tools and apps and all that. So I've taken these pictures actually a little while ago and I want to do a video about this topic because I felt like it's important in investigating. If you guys want to investigate, it is important for you guys to see this and understand this. So when you take photos of something, it can be very interesting looking. So say I took a picture and I took a picture of myself and it looks like there's another person in that picture with me. Sometimes there's a logical explanation there, and I have this picture to kind of show you what I mean. So this picture I took when my shutter speed had slowed down. It started taking the picture while I was sitting straight and smiling, but it was still taking the picture while I moved, because normally if my shutter was at the normal speed, the picture would have been taken, it would have been over with. But I took it and I sat here and I snapped the photo and I heard the shutter go off, so I was like, and then I moved and then I heard the shutter still as I moved. So that would mean the picture was still being taken, and that's why there's like these two weird images, as you guys can see. In this one there's some weird lighting and it looks like there might be a face in there, and I was moving the camera when I took this picture. Now in this picture there is a dark shadow kind of like right here, and that is because on my camera my finger was a little bit close to the where you could bounce the flash, you know what I mean? But my hand was a little bit close to where you could bounce the flash on the camera, and that is where that shadow came from. So when you're taking pictures during investigations, it's always best to stay as perfectly still as you can. If you have a tripod, that's awesome. And it's also best to not interfere with the flash. So my suggestion would be, if you have a tripod, put your camera on the tripod and set your camera to take a timed picture, unless there's something you want to take a picture of in the moment. If you're just going around taking a few photos and hoping to catch something, that would be my method for you guys, would be to take timed photos. That way your hands aren't anywhere near the camera. But if you're taking pictures of something because something's happening in the moment, then just be fully aware of where your hands are and be fully aware of how steady the camera's being held and how your shutter speed is, because these things can greatly affect your pictures. And in this video that I was watching, this investigation, they took a picture and there was like something weird in the photo, but it kind of just looked like really weird lighting. Like maybe it wasn't so steady when I took the pictures and there was this weird flash of light, kind of like that second picture I showed you. So I saw that and I thought, I really think that this is the perfect time to talk about this topic, because there was 2 pictures like that. If you are investigating, you might be a little nervous, your hands might be a little shaky, so just keep that in mind when you're investigating, that you really want to keep your camera as still as possible. Another thing that could affect it is your focus. So if your focus on your camera isn't the best, or if it's in the process of focusing in on something and it hasn't fully focused, that can affect the way your picture is going to turn out. There's many other things that can affect the way your pictures turn out, bugs, lights. So if you see any pictures where there's just kind of like a little swirl, like a little stream of light, that could be from a light somewhere in the facility that you're at. If there's no lights and you're outside, it could be a bug. If you guys have any other tips or tricks for people out there who are trying to get into investigating about the camera, about working the camera well, about taking pictures of haunted places and how to achieve the most positive results, the most accurate results, please leave them in the comments for people. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.